Hey y'all. So this is Princess with Puck Depression. So boom. Alright, so I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Okay, so I think I've been married a total of 9 times. Don't judge me, judge your mama, okay? Cause listen to me. Listen to why I've been married. Mine was like hustlers, right? I've always been a hustler. And so for me, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you about all of them, okay? I remember the first one. I was like 18. He's from West Africa, right? I'm not gonna say their names, whatever, but he's from Guinea Conakry. Now, I married him for immigration papers. I was like 18, okay? And so, so I married him for immigration papers. He was a friend though, so that's another reason why I did it. If he wasn't a friend, I still wouldn't have done it. Not even for money. Money can't ever make me go against morals. I don't care. Okay, and so then also at that same age, I married an imam. At the time he was imam of 14th Street. Al Farouk. I was Muslim. Al Farouk is like the masjid downtown Atlanta. This is when I actually married him before the big one was built. He was still the imam at the small one when the big one was getting built. So if you're from here, then you know. If not, then it's not meant for you to know. Okay, anyway, so I married him because he was an imam, right? And then he owned Boston Fish Supremes, right? Now, I ain't never really had a job before, but I guess I kind of worked there a little bit. They let me do whatever I want to do, come when I want, don't come, and I still got paid, right? So one day he called and he was like, this is before we got married. This is how I knew he liked me. I already knew he liked me because he was already watching me. He was like, you know, you special to me. I'm like, okay, And I was like, what? He was like, check your envelope. So the envelope is like, what you get paid. And so I'm checking the envelope. I'm like, oh, this is for me. He was like, yeah, you special to me. And so it went from there. Like he just started giving me really, really nice envelopes. Okay. And so we ended up getting married, and then he was like it was gonna be a sacred marriage. And he's from Pakistan, and he's an imam, and I'm a Black American. So he was full of shit. To make a long story short, he was like the marriage gonna be in secret. We ended up going to Alabama for something, and he was like, "Yeah, you ain't got to wear your hijab. That's only for the like the Pakistan countries, etc., etc. It's not for the Western." Who you telling that to? Okay, but I'm gonna play dumb because I'm always gonna play dumb. I'm never gonna let you know what I know until it's time to let you know that I know what I know. And so, long story short, he was going to hide you, and he was like, "I gotta divorce you because I've been haram to you." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. We could get a divorce." And he thought that he wasn't gonna take care of me because, like in Islam, once you get a divorce for those 3 months, your husband is obligated to take care of you, right, to make sure that you're not pregnant. So cool, you gonna give me my 3 months, my dear? And he was playing slow like he didn't know what I was talking about. But I had a Walid here that was from New York, but see, he didn't know about my Walid because again, it's not meant for him to know. And Walid is like somebody, a guardian, somebody who's standing in for you for Islam. So long story short, he ended up buying me my first car. He ended up giving me so much money, but he was bullshit. Okay, so that's the second one, right? And then you had, well, I almost say his name. Then you had another one after that one. He was from Sudan. Now the reason that I married him is just because like his skin was just beautiful. I just was on some fuck shit. None of these men I've ever loved. Okay, I just was. I don't know. I was young, man. Don't listen to the story. I'm with him. Oh, every for my niece and nephew birthdays. Every year he went hard. He would give me whatever I want. I didn't. Yeah, him. He was a very sweet guy. He definitely would take me back in 2024 if I wanted to be back. Um, okay, then you had I don't know the orders after that, but then you had another imam. He was from Gambia. No, he was from Senegal. He was from Senegal. Oh my God, he was crazy. He tried to fight me one night because I told him that I told him that I was in the house, but then he seen me get out the car with this man that I was sleeping with, and so he thought he was gonna slap me. No, you're not gonna slap me, so I would beat your motherfucking ass, sir. He was like, "What's wrong with you? Don't okay." But he ended up hating me because like so much stuff had unfolded with that one. And then it was the one in London. He was from Cameroon, right? So I pretend that we got married in America before I got there because he was Muslim. So by him, and I was Muslim too. However, he was just more real. He was a real one. I mean, I was too, but I was just BS. So, he wasn't going to touch me unless we were married. So I pretend that we got married here in America because somebody that I had been sleeping with spoke Arabic fluently. Now, that guy also was from Guinea Conakry. Yes, I like foreigners if you can't tell. And so he spoke Arabic, right? So the guy in London assumed that the guy here who was speaking Arabic was the imam because the guy in London had sent me money to give to the imam, which there was no imam. This guy and I was sleeping with each other. He was paying me to sleep with him. So yeah, so you got that one in London. We're gonna come back to that one too. And then you got the last one who I had kids with. He watched me take a bottle of pills and try to kill myself. He was so mean to me. And then when I left him and I transferred, he was crying. What is you crying for, sir? Why? Why you? Why are you crying? You tell me why you crying. Hey, and oh, okay. So then there's this one from Camp Creek. He was from Senegal, right? He's a Bifal Muslim, right? Oh, yeah. I used to go through his phone and call this girl that he was sleeping with, even though I was sleeping with my boyfriend still that was dropping me off at his house, and he knew that I was sleeping with this guy. Listen to me. I've been a hustler my whole life. It's so these stories go so deep, man. They go so deep. It's just that I have ADHD, bro, and I have to talk fast because I don't know. I don't want to bore myself either. But like each one of these marriages was a different me. They all got a different version of me. Um, that's why I don't talk bad about men. I talk very highly about men because most times it was me that was BS, but they too was BS too, though. They just couldn't get me before I got them a lot of times. Um, but I just wanted to say that, okay?